Hey everyone, this is Wumbo, and today we're talking about Deathbringer. So, pretty recently, people have been discovering the real damage output of this rocket launcher, and I decided why not hop on this train. This video is going to cover the perks of this weapon, its capabilities, and what it should and shouldn't be used for. I'll have gameplay of me using the weapon in the background so you can get a good idea of how to properly use it. But before we get started, I'm just going to ask you to play, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, then set it to all. I don't upload a crazy bunch on YouTube, so I won't be blowing up your inbox, and if you decide later you don't really care, you can go ahead and uncheck the bell or just unsubscribe completely. It's up to you. Now, back to the video. So this exotic rocket launcher has been slept on and has remained on a very F-tier weapon up until this season of the Splicer. From this season, Deathbringer is given one hell of a beefy catalyst and is now arguably one of the best weapons for PvE play. Especially for the hunters with that brand new exotic. In case any hunters out there already didn't know, when you cast your super with the exotic on, you receive an overshield, and with that overshield you gain a bonus to weapon damage, and the weapon damage is really going to help you get a better output for Deathbringer. But enough talking about the master race, let's talk about the actual weapon and get this video started. So, first up we will be talking about the perks. In the first slot we have Volatile Launch. This greatly increases blast radius, slightly decreases handling speed, and slightly decreases projectile speed. Next up is Alloy Casing. This greatly increases reload speed and decreases stability. And then we have the gun-specific trait, so we'll get back to that in a moment. In the last slot we have Composite Stock. Slightly increases stability and slightly increases handling speed. That brings us to its intrinsic trait, Dark Deliverance. Fires remotely detonated projectiles that drop void orbs on combatants. And then finally, it brings us back to the gun-specific trait, Dark Descent. The further a void orb falls, the more powerful its detonation becomes. That brings us to its catalyst, which simply just increases the damage of the detonation for each void orb. Now, let's talk about the capabilities of this weapon. So, Deathbringer is capable of a lot of things with the projectiles traveling and tracking a target. It can be used to either get massive damage on a single target, or have them all spread out to try and get multi-kills. This means that this exotic can be used for both PvE and PvP. On the PvE side, it may be better to use it to clear a room of Az and create a bunch of Warmind cells, or even just take down a boss. I've used this weapon in the new activity Override with the Bottom Tree Night Stalker, and this thing will absolutely slap a boss. And then on the PvP side, it's rather easy to just run away from the projectiles, but if it's a rather small area with not many places to run, it can be difficult to try and gun down your opponent while also running to avoid the projectiles. Now for the easiest part of this video, what this weapon should and shouldn't be used for. I personally think this is a perfect weapon for any activity, and I mean it. It's a very versatile rocket launcher, and to be completely honest, I don't think I'll be switching this off for any other weapon for a long while. It is just that fun and that powerful. This can be used for raids and can easily be used for PvP under certain circumstances. However, that should just be about everything I need to talk about. If there's anything else you'd like to know or say, sound off in the comment section below. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment. You don't have to do any of those things, but I'm asking you, so please. Alright, thanks once again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.